Guest camera rolling. Host camera rolling with sound. In 3, 2.
Hello once again and welcome to another edition of African Stars Club Legends. With us today is Mr. Zigo Omena. Welcome to the program, Zigo.
Thank you, hello Carlos, thank you, and thanks really for having me. Always an honor to come speak about African Stars, bringing us down, taking us down memory lane. Very good, I like it.
Well, he might be a little bit young, but he's a club legend. In and out African Stars, he stood the test of time. He started with African Stars at a very young age, coming from the Kakara Secondary School, having played for clubs like Henry Lions with his brothers, Count Decker Aces, and he was eventually snapped up by African Stars. Can you please walk us through your journey as to how you joined African Stars?
Yeah, firstly let me say I grew up in Aminus, Sarimare, and for my first 6 years, and then at the 7th year I came to Windhoek. That's where I first made contact with football. I watched my brother, I used to accompany my brother to each other to trainings. You remember I realized used to train in single quarters before that disco hall on hard bricks, hard rocks. We trained there, and then maybe you had two pairs. Some guys had only one pair. They play on that rocks, and then you have to go play at the SKW or Kadupra Stadium with the same boots. That was tough. But as I said, I grew up there, and then I came primary school in Windhoek, and I went to Waterberg Primary School, senior primary school for further my studies there. I played real football there. Many people can attest to that. And then I went to Kakara Secondary School, played for the first team before I came for trials at African Stars. But it was a given. It was my path. I just had to take that after school. It was just African Stars all the way. There was no other team. I came for trials, and then I went back to play for the first division team, youngsters of Okahanja. We juggled between those village tournaments, and then first division. We played for young Hungry Lions as well. My boyhood, I must say my boyhood, because that's where I saw the first side of the ball at the Hungry Lions. And then I played trials for African Stars and went back. They wanted to snap me up immediately. And then I said, no, I'll come in due time, no problem.
At some stage, you also went to Shifidi. Shifidi was in Shifidi.
Yeah, I came for my standard set.
And who were some of your celebrated teammates there at the school?
At the school, I was with Kilian Kavari, and I think Ringo Skreva were seniors, and Max Kapose, those were the boys I grew up with, that was my age mates. And then we had in under 17, we played with under 17 that year. We played some good football as well, against the Ashipena, against the former white schools. It was 1987, so former white schools. We gave a good amount of
passes. Debut against Sorondo Bucks, if I'm not mistaken, in a friendly match. And then your official debut against Sevits, where you beat Sevits 5-0. So tell us, how was the feeling like? I mean, playing for African Stars, especially in front of a big crowd. It was always your dream to play for African Stars. Now suddenly you find yourself among stars like Jetson Erumbu, Bernard Newman, and all these top players. And going into that field, how was the feeling sort of like?
I was a little arrogant. There was a little sense of arrogance with me. I knew when my time comes, I'll come to training, give it my all, and just go into the starting lineup. There was talk all over the place. Where are you going to play? Where are those people? Where in the midfield? There is who? Toti Hanabi, there's Richard Kampripa. Where are you going to play? I said, no, when it's my time, I'm going there. There was a tendency also of the old guard. They didn't want to make space for the youngsters to come in. We were training at English Primary School, I remember. It was still not grass like it is today. But I gave them a run for their money. was clear I had to be in the starting lineup. So the Serenobaks friendly, that's why nobody wanted to leave me. No one wanted me to go back to Okara. They were talking to Stanley, the boy will be snapped up by someone else. What if Liverpool of Okahanja was coming, we will take that boy. And then Stanley said, I'm assured that boy is in and out of the stars, is going away. So when I started friendlies, I was already like, I was welcomed with open arms, because I forced them to welcome me with open arms, because it was, when you are good, when you are good, no one can push you down. And we had Shepard Morabe that time as coach, that's where I started. He roped me in, there was no way, no two ways about it.
How was the reception? I like the atmosphere in the dressing room with the senior players. Acceptance of the young players and newcomers. Like you said, this guy is probably coming to take my place, or he's really coming to take my friend's place. So how was it? Was there any tension among the players?
I think that was it was a given. It was time for change. I pity the guys like Katisha, Bernard Newman, Juku, Bowie Shinga, the Chief Boas. The guys were part of the 1984 team that won the domestic cup. That was the last cup that Stars won 1984. And then they went on a dry spell for 7 years. So maybe they accepted that. And then remember 1990 they played promotion relegation. They almost went down. And then they recovered. 1991 they came second in the league. That's why we went to play in Zaire. Former
against Bongo.
Bongo scored. Yeah.
Lost 5-0.
Yeah. 2-0 away and 3-0 here. You have a good memory, CK.
Okay, now, at some stage after that, you have established yourself now as a vital cog in a Stars starting lineup. The team went a little bit on a slippery slope, where you struggled and you went through a lot of things that Stars, although you also enjoyed some success. How was it like, trying to keep the team afloat when the going was tough?
First of all, 1992 when I started playing, that was now the end of the 7 years of drought.
7 years drought, yeah.
Yeah, so when I came, we changed a lot. We made African Stars, people to enjoy what African Stars is about. Because that is the year we played Black Africa in the 1992 Castle Classic final. That's the year we played Ramblers in the Metropolitan Cup.
And we won 3-2.
We won both.
Yes.
So that's the year also we went to DRC, as you said, then Zaire. We had a good team bonding exercise there. That was a good trip. Funny moments. Some we will not talk about. That was a good team bonding. I think the Zaire trip helped us a lot. That is maybe formed part also of the acceptance.
Different experiences.
Yeah, the acceptance also, I think it was helped by that time as well.
What was your role in the team as a youngster playing next to Bernard Newman and Cheche Lerubo, with senior players? And you were really a marvel to watch. I was one of the guys who could pay any kind of money to go and watch you playing football. What the confidence that you had for somebody your age, where did this come from? How did you manage it?
I mentioned arrogance, slight arrogance, because in school I was a settled starter at the secondary school, first team Kakarara. I played in the midfield for 4-3-3 system, in the middle, in the center. And then, so I was, sometimes I tried to libero as well, and then I was speedy. When I came to African Star, I thought I would play central midfield. And then Shepard Morab, he saw my speed and then he converted this whole system, made it a 4-4-2, me on the wing. So that's why I didn't struggle. From training, commitment, there was no way I will be shy or afraid of going in there. I played football. Like also we were a bunch of our youngsters, with young Angolans, Namibians, youngsters of Okahanja. We had a bunch of very talented boys. Seven Njala with us, and Maniki Kaimu, Herman Muharugwa, Goliath Kahoro, Epson Kauta, Lawrence Tari Sharera. We knew all, man. We were very, 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 very wise.
Now, Zico, the name Zico, was a Brazilian soccer player, Brazilian midfielder. How did you came to this name, Zivo? Was it given to you by your teammates? Or how did you acquire this name, this big name, Zivo?
It's a big name. It's white. They call it the white.
Tell us a little bit how you got this name.
I played in Waterberg, the senior primary school, and then we went to play in Shitu. I played that tournament. And in Chapi Rugero had no choice. He gave me the name, and I started writing it on my class books as a nickname, and it stuck.
Ever since you no longer Satrach, you became Zivo.
Yeah.
Okay, now what was your biggest moments with African Stars?
I'm proud to be part of the change. In 1992, the revolution, we really changed the face of African Stars. Since the 1984 men's league, African Stars really was a walkover for many teams. I pity the guys who were there because they were not winning. It was disheartening for the supporters. You know the folklore. So many people coming to the stadium and always going. Some old topics forgot their cars at the stadiums, and then when they get home, all the keys are in the pocket. The guy, where's the car? They are waiting, and the guys, where's the car? And then he was wondering. So it was painful. Now 1992, it was a year of change. We came, a bunch of the guys, the youngsters I mentioned, all came, running positions. Fortunately, we had that trip to DRC, we bonded, accepted, and then when we came back, we gave teams hell. That's we played the Casa Classic, and we went to Shakati. We played in two groups, three teams. Black Africa was in the other group, African Stars was in his group. I think we played the series and Blue Waters, and then we both went through. African Stars, Black Africa counted 200 for the next week, and next Saturday to play that final. Their teams were up because they never win. They don't lose in the finals against the African Stars. It's weird once when we went through from Shakati. It's weird once as a game. So they said, oh, not this time. Not this time. And we came Saturday. We drew 0-0. Went to penalties. I remember 7 Njala missed for us. Mike Peterson missed for the other for Black Africa, and then it was Caucus. He said, no, let's stop it here. Let's bring them back. Play on the next Saturday. Next Saturday came, and I was injured in the first round, in that first final. I was kicked by Ringo Square, Ringo Square, but there was no way I would miss the final. So that's maybe the way I walk like this today is because of the injection. So I took an injection. For that weekend, I had to play the final again. I played the final. We won 1-0. Washing it across to 7 in Jalahera. We won that cup. So Black Africa, we thought they had it in the bag. But then other people coming in, strangers who don't care about the history. We never cared with the history. There were guys of us, especially the senior guys, Nico Injo, Bowie, Totti, Bobby Jiho, me, so rest in peace. Those people, they couldn't eat. And then we said, oh, bring the lunch. Pretty much means they were not enjoying those because of the tension, because of the fear. And then we said, bring those plates to us. When we eat those plates, we go into the field, we ran like hell, nothing, no fear.
Now, at your age, at some stage, when your African Stars was going through a rough patch, not winning games, you know, the crowd with African Stars, they can become very hostile. Now, how did you manage to navigate yourself through those hostile environments and probably just close your ears, not to indulge or to those insults from the crowd?
It was tough, but I was naughty. I was part of the street kids of Katutura, there by BSK, the now BSK, Kokos shops in Kamil Pass Street. So I was naughty. That is one thing that helped me. I remember.
You would take punches. You would roll with punches.
I would take punches. So they were insults. Sometimes you father go and watch the football, or the brother, and then the mother, the father get get the punch. So I was very naughty and I could take. But I remember guys who came to Stars, said Herunga, we brought him from 11 hours. We played 2 matches. People are insulted. He says, how can I be insulted while I'm playing for a team? I should be insulted when I'm in the other team. We went back to 11 hours. He said, no. So there were guys who faint-hearted, who went back. But we stood the test of time. Some of us took the match.
Zico, unfortunately, your career came to an abrupt end while still at the pinnacle of your career through a few niggling knee injuries. How did it feel not playing football? Well, I think you were 29 when you stopped playing, if I'm not mistaken.
Remember very well.
Yes, okay. How did it feel like?
It was painful. Look, we played for Mahalo, remember, just for the love of the shit. So it was not like losing an income. I was already working for the Ministry of Education, so it was not like I'm losing any income. There was no payments. Like today's players, maybe when we have to come to an.
I'm talking about the love for the game, sharing the dressing room with your teammates, and match days. You never miss those.
I always missed it because I really missed it. You are right. The camping, because we used to camp. I don't know about today's guys, but we used to camp. The friendship, it was too much. Even when you go for drinks after matches, you always 3 or 4 guys, the same team together. So with the brotherhood, I really missed it. Because I remember 1998, the injuries started coming in. And, but still I soldiered on. I remember we beat Blue Waters in the Metropolitan Cup final at the Independence Stadium in 1998. That was my last cup. And in 1999, I put into the knees, the hamstrings, many injuries. So I couldn't try, I stopped.
Now you stood the test of times. Even some players, when they stop playing, they disappear from the game. I mean, you forever present African Stars games, African Stars activities, your love for African Stars. I'm sure that you will go down as a legend, a club legend. Many will remember you for your commitment towards the well-being of African Stars. Where do you want to see African Stars in the future?
African Stars is very close to my heart. It was my second family. I grew up under the tutelage of Leslie Korongwithi, Paki Waka, Kilian Karija, Stanley Korongwithi. Those were the guys who were with me. And George Karisa, the guys, they really took care of us. And then African Stars is in good hands. Very good hands. I like it that we are not suffering. There are teams who are suffering. Teams who are being relegated now. Infightings, power strikers. I'm fortunate for African Stars. I always tell people that African Stars is blessed. Maybe their ancestors are watching over us. People who played for the team are still watching over us. African Stars is blessed. So they can always, if they win the league or come second, I would like them to compete in African club competitions. I want them to be like Sundowns, Mamelodi Sundowns. Well,
Dominate Namibian football.
Dominate Namibian football, become a well-oiled machine, get the best players, and go on to get the heights.
During your career, who was your toughest opponent and who were your favorite players? Whether your teammates or from the opposition?
Even before I started playing, we as young boys who walked to the Independence Stadium, we had favorites in different teams. When you know Blue Water is coming, you know you have Koko Matunga there. 11 Arrows, Shemu Last, Black Africa, Resta Mugani. We were Meadows, Ipondoka, Tigers. We had Ambrosius 5, we had favorites. And then, so when I was playing, I have to mention Mohamed Ose, a favorite, and also toughest opponent. Bobby Samaria, worth a mention, those 2 guys. Dolphy Campbell. And then in defense, Mike Klassen was playing for Black Africa.
Very good player. Very good player. Intelligent.
Game Rita, not speedy, but very good game writer. So there are quite a few. So I enjoyed playing with Waka Waka. I was a master of football.
Well, with that, we have come to the end of another edition of Africa Stars Club Legends. So from all of us here, cheers. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Zico. The walker.
So what?
Walk the walk.
Smoke well.
You walk the walk.